So here's the deal. This is going to be like NASCAR. It's going to be done in 3 phases.
I don't get to count all those bales we did before we started racing.
No, I did some too.
Yeah, but I did 27 and you did 3.
But I very carefully studied your technique, and I'm pretty sure I can kick your butt now. And for those of you who don't know what rock wool is,
it's volcanic rock spun into cotton candy.
well, that would explain the aggressive nature of it.
That's why you want. According to the information in the list, this wonderful door, which you wanted to change anyways because it's not an insulated door,
Not insulated.
isn't going to work.
All right, it's Sunday morning.
Hello.
And we have what to do. We have to clean. We raced out of here after do the insulating to race over to the church to help with the roof.
You want to see?
Yeah, let's take us on a tour, honey. Oh, it's like the hopper exploded in here.
Yeah, some of these screws popped, and I figured it out after a few bays why. You know, the hose fit so tight into our holes that I didn't have enough room for air to come out. Like, in fact, when I was doing like this bay here, I actually had like hissing coming out from this.
So the insulation is just packed in there.
It's just like oozing out of the walls. You can.
You're such a Grinch. Like trying to
What am I gonna
save
do,
it.
throw it away?
So actually, the boiler is running right now, and it's muffled. Like these walls were up, but they weren't insulated, and now it's muffled. So that's.
Can we do the ceiling?
I'm very excited. Can we do that today?
Oh yeah, I'd like to.
Oh, now I'm really excited. All right, so we're gonna. Well, he's gonna turn some lights on, and I'm gonna get my handy dandy broom because that's what I do. So, you remember as a kid you'd make blanket forts in the living room?
Always tried.
This is our blanket. Oh, laundry's ready. This is our blanket fort. So, I think I push on this, right?
You just gotta go under.
Under. Okay. I gotta wash my glasses. I can't see anything.
Time to get rid of the fort. You ready?
Yeah.
So I use these clamps as big clothespins.
So Mom thinks my nails are pretty. So I'll tell you the story because I don't know if the camera picked it up the other day when we did the insulation. I knew we were doing insulation, and I knew there was a chance that I was going to end up like hands in the dirt, chipping my nails. And the girls left this color.
That's pretty.
When they went to college. When they went to college. It's a very loud color for me. But I said, Gordon, I told Gordon, I said, well, if I lose a finger in the hopper, it'll be easy to find.
That's awful.
I'm serious. I only lost part of a broomstick in the hopper.
I used to wear that on my toenails.
That would be a good color for my toenails.
I did not wear much fingernail polish because it chips pieces, even with the coatings.
Yes.
I guess you
So Gordon didn't like he had to add extra clothespins because it is really windy today, which is really going to clean these out, all that cellulose dust. Because this is not something I put through the washing machine. It's a little big.
I'm not sure how this one's going to work.
Do you need help?
No.
My husband's hanging laundry.
Put this further over.
Is it technically laundry if it didn't go through the wash?
I don't know.
What makes laundry laundry?
It's been laundered.
Okay.
It up.
Maybe I should paint Eddie this summer.
I really need to take it apart, clean out the bottom. It's all rusted. That's why everything sticks. And get either a smooth piece of sheet metal bent for it, or just clean it up so it's smooth, and it would function better. You have fewer plugs.
Okay.
But it's a whole project that takes me away from this project, and that's why I haven't focused on it.
Let's not do that.
The theory I'm coming up with. Just gotta give it a few minutes to heat up.
It's our secret thermostat.
Okay, yeah. So we're trying to use these panels test to transfer the radiant heat. They'll be attached to the bottom of the floor. We gotta give the thing a few minutes to heat up, and then what I've done here is this piece here is the thicker metal, still a little bit thinner than the gauge of the commercially made transfer plates. That's some of the thinner ones, and they make even thicker ones. And then here is the thinner one that is regular flashing, El Cheapo flashing. I think it's 0.009 inches thick. And then I took and I said, what if I connected the two, kind of sandwiched the pipe in it? And what I'm going to do is, once this heats up, is we're going to take temperature readings out at the edges of these plates and see how well it's transferring heat out to the edges of the plates. And probably go with the system that's transferring the heat the best. 79, 78. Kind of somewhat the distance makes a difference too.
89, 88, 87, 88. So 70, 71.
Yeah.
Okay. 84, 84, 84.
What was the first one? Low 80s?
87 to 89.
So the thicker metal's still doing a better job.
Why are we doing this?
I'm thinking of using this system because I'm having a hard time getting that metal to go. So, I mean, it made a huge difference, these two layers, compared to the one, you know. And this is supposed to, you know, transfer the heat from the pipe out to get it up into the wood, because this will go on the bottom. We're ready to come in here, and we can start putting up some insulation in some of these bays and tidy up or make sure we've nailed any wiring that's not nailed. This bay looks ready to go. This bay looks ready to go. It's seen, read, learned on this. They claim that you don't need any supports. You just put it in the bay and it's going to stay in there.
Huh.
We're going to find that out pretty quick, right?
Wow, that's compressed.
Yeah. As much as they could for this product.
So these are pre-cut for us?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We should just take a panel. You can see they're pretty thin, so we should get pretty good coverage, but we're not looking for heat as much as we're looking for sound. For one, heat doesn't tend to... I want to make sure I'm tight in the corners, because
Wow, it really does just hold itself up in there, huh?
that's what they say.
Wow. So it's gonna just keep opening up?
I guess. Haven't bought the saw. So, just using what we have.
I'm not sure the other saw would do that. What are you doing?
You have to do that because I have to get it around the pipe.
Details.
Details.
It's so pretty.
I know, it won't stay that pretty. It'll probably break apart and I'll shove a few pieces around it, but it'll work. Let's see if we can put this in without it falling apart on us.
I'm impressed. That was kind of a complicated bay. You've done 4, I've done 3.
That piece falling down.
Your piece?
And your piece right next to it.
Maybe.
Both of us have a piece we didn't even get in right. I think maybe the racing is a bad idea.
No, the racing is a great idea. So here's the deal. This is going to be like NASCAR. It's going to be done in 3 phases. So we're at me 3 bales, 3 panels. I'm going to call them panels. And you at 4. And whoever does the most to the end of the allotted area wins, yes?
Sure.
Okay, so this is stage 2 of our race.
I don't get to count all those bales we did before we started racing.
No, I did some too.
Yeah, but I did 27 and you did 3.
But I very carefully studied your technique and determined.
I did 127 and you did 4.
And I studied your technique, and I'm pretty sure I can kick your butt now.
I did 1,781 and you did 5.
He's just scared. You watch. All right, so you have to yell your number out fat, hard, like
21.
You're at 4. Marcus said go. All right, 4.
50.
I like racing you when you're trying to be fair.
You're a piece.
All right, fine.
Damn.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm at 7 or is it 8?
No, you're supposed to keep track of you.
I'm trying to keep track of both.
You need to keep track of
You couldn't keep track. You thought you were on.
Oh, that was very complicated. Oh, do I know how to do that? Oh, we have another bay. So we have, before the radiant heat, we have three bays to cut down narrower.
We're still gonna have to take the stuff off here and get the pieces on the end, but we have wiring we're doing in there, so we can still start getting furring strips on this stretch.
Okay. There's like a fiberglass in that. I'm gonna have like a massive rash on my chest. There's like little.
It's not fiberglass; it's rock wool.
I don't know what rock wool is.
It's mineral spun into cotton candy. It's volcanic rock spun into cotton candy.
Well, that would explain the aggressive nature of it.
That's why you want to wear a mask.
Well, yeah, I probably should have done that last one. All right. Well, we'll get at it. So close. Next time, I will win it for you all.
Yeah. Okay.
I will. Okay, fun and games are over, I guess. Gordon is forcing me into a decision about this garage light, to which I've complied. We're going to, so that we can clean up this bay and put insulation in it, we're going to drill a hole from this side and stick this looped one out the side of the house.
That'll be for a light over the garage door.
And that will be for a light over the garage door.
Which style light is still in discussion? I think one of the ones with the big like dome.
Okay,
type
just
hood.
drill the hole. Just drill the hole. So the bay is too narrow to fit the drill and bit, and it's a very thick wall, I guess. So we are having to drill from the outside in during this. I didn't know we were having this weather today, but we are. I knew about wind. This should clean off all of our canvases nice. Wow, it's really cold.
Does that seem right? It's really high. I go off of that. I go to the top, the bottom of the floor. 67 inches. All right. So we're getting ready to look at putting furring strips in. And right now, if we are running, our furring strips are going to be coming this way. Fine, everything behind us, but right here, we have this pipe that comes down for the heat upstairs. And it's just low enough that it would probably just stick out of our ceiling, 1.5 inches down. So 3/4 inch, 5 inch. So our options are 1, try to make it look pretty. 2, just get it enclosed. And if we try to make it look pretty, we either box the whole end of this down or angle it or bring the ceiling down. Obviously it comes down even lower over here. I gotta try and get a pipe hanger and see if I can get this hung properly. So this edge was probably gonna get boxed down anyways. That's the third option, is to try to put the pipe in the ceiling. So that would be cut it off here, cut it off over there, run a piece of PEX up in the bays, connect them together. That would be the nicest way.
How is this affected by the garage door going in?
I think we'll be okay because it's so close to the wall with the way I'm doing it. The garage door will be right up into here, but the track through this section curves. Oh crap. No, but the track has to mount. It's right here behind us. Let's take a look how it's going to affect it. We might have to move that pipe, which would be another delay. Carissa loves more delays. No, I'm not probably going to get into a pipe today because I got to... This is the... Is it cut apart already?
So that puts that light under. Is that the light's final resting
I
place?
gotta look at the directions because this seems... I mean... No. Remember we moved the light?
I think I'm wrong. I think you were right. I think that flange goes on a stud, and that your current vertical is actually the top.
I'm pretty sure after watching the videos that it did go this way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at the direction sheets right underneath here. Well, when I held both those pieces together, we were holding it right. The curved piece goes on top, and the straight piece just goes against the wall. But we gotta look, there's supposed to be a metal piece that goes on the wall, and whether we'll have height or if I have to move that pipe. What I looked over here, back 2 sheets, here is... There's 3 sheets. Here it is. Here's the rough opening of what they'll be looking for mounting it. So they're no closer than 1.5 to any edge to prevent the wood from splitting. Oh, that's just putting in it's a 2x6 on the top. They don't tell me what's on the side there.
What do you need? Want to go outside? Okay, I checked on Wilbert. He's fine. He just wants winter to be gone. He directed me to this lower basement door and stopped cold in his tracks when he saw the snow and the sun and the rain all blending together as a winter wonderland. But it sounds like Gordon has figured out some stuff.
Want the good news or the bad news?
Talk to me.
I haven't found the good news yet.
Fred?
So, according to the information in the list, this wonderful door, which you want to change anyways because it's not an insulated door,
Not insulated.
isn't going to work.
Are you flipping kidding me? Is it a standard door?
We're going to need a a different track design for a low head
Because of the
track
pipe?
because of our ceilings.
Hmm.
So the track design says that we need our door height plus our headroom required. See page 6, table 1. Well, here's page 6, no table 1. But when we get to page 7, we find a table 1 that's called headroom chart.
Oh.
Yeah. And we have a torsion, I believe, system. And the track radius is 12 inch. Minimum headroom is 12 inch. If we want a garage door opening, we need 15 inches.
That's not going to work here.
Right now, we don't even have that. And then we're going to come down another 2 inches. Inch and a half. So, right now, even if we didn't put anything else in, we are 3 inches short. So we got to find a low clearance
Hold on.
door track.
I bet this concrete floor is at least 3 inches, if not 4.
So now I'm going to jackhammer the floor out and go down.
That was the original plan.
It was.
But why can't we do it near the door? Fred? I'm really hungry. I suspect you are. Your metabolism was like super speed.
Okay, but regardless, if there's a similar style, we're back to the pipe.
The right thing to do would be to move it. The wrong thing to do would be to move it.
I know.
Let's get the wires figured out and come back to it. Fred?
All right, so I was checking through a few statements here online, and it seems like you normally would figure at least 12 plus inches, but if you do a dual track for a low headroom, you can be as little as about 5 inches above the garage door. That's with no door opener. Then they say at least another 2 inches for the garage door opener. Hopefully I can actually find which manufacturer makes all those. Now that would mean that if we want a garage door opener and a 7-foot door, we would need 7 foot 7 inches. Let's see what we have to the bottom of our joist. That's 7'9" there. About 7'9", just maybe a smidge under there. 7'9" there. Almost 7'10" there. So the floor does kind of waver some. So the lowest I'm seeing is 7'9". Now we're planning on furring strips then sheetrock, but we could put sheetrock right on the bottom of the joist. We don't do the furring strips. It gives a little bit more wiggle room for any complications we might have without having to get into floor work. And then if they do floor work, that's just a bonus because it gives us a little extra headroom. So I guess we don't need to do furring strips if we're going to go right to 5/8.
Okay. But we don't have that right now. We have to go get those. So I'll just finish working on... We got to research a door, huh?
Yeah, we're going to have to get another door. Anyone need a door?
Yeah. Every Sunday at 11 or 10. 11?
Sometimes Ned comes over.
This is Ned.
Ned and Nemo.
Gordon wanted to call him Nemo. I call him Ned. And he who's who you hear in the background. Ned.
Kind of flounders around in that. So
See, you call it a flounder, and I call it a jig. Wait for it. Wait for it. He's been a big help. We have a few issues with Ned. For instance, he can get really disgruntled if there's something he doesn't want to clean. He just moves it out of his way.
I got a couple that I put in the top of the garbage this morning.
Okay. So Mom said that she found this thing on eggshells. And we've had an issue with our pepper plants having like a little,
Mite.
what are we calling it, a mite? And that you're supposed to bake the, what's it say, collect them, dry them in an oven, the eggshells, 200 degrees for 10 minutes, then crush, cool, and store in jars. Their purpose is to sprinkle at the base of plants like peppers and tomatoes to prevent blossom rot, and it's great for pests. I haven't had blossom rot, but I've definitely had the little mites on the
It's the
pepper plants.
what do they call those mites? It's a can't think of it.
I can't either. So we'll try it. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, they both grabbed it from the open side because that's the side the bird could get a hold of the eggshell. The first one grabbed it like this and flew off. The second one grabbed it so his head was in it and tried to fly off. And he went like 10 feet and like lands. He's like trying to figure it out. He had to put it down. Actually, before he even landed, he was doing this. He's like, it wasn't working.
That's funny.
Imperceptible.
Okay, I just couldn't take it. I had to go shower. And I'm in much better spirits. I think what we learned from today, and Gordon is exactly where I left him.
No, I moved.
You moved.
I came down, rotated the ladder 90 degrees, and got back up.
Oh, okay. So what we learned from today is we need a new garage door. We're not going to use furring strips. I have lots more pulling of tacks and other protrusions from the joist. The joists are 11 inches. That was interesting. So tomorrow, oh, and I exposed the wall. This wall has not been exposed. I'll just turn this around for y'all. This wall has not been exposed for years. That is where the new garage is going. Door.
We're in the garage.
Fair. Some work I have to deal with in the morning, but I think that later in the day, once I've gotten my responsibilities taken care of, we're going to try and go pick up sheetrock for the ceiling and the walls, and maybe even another item if they have it. You'll have to wait and see what that item might be, but it's very exciting. I'm very excited about it. So, honey, turn around and say goodbye to all people.
Are you sure you want to do that? We'll just be tripping on that. It's very exciting, though. But we might trip on it for a while.
We'll trip on it for a while. We'll trip on it for a while. It's all good. Say bye.
Bye.
Have a great week.